A warm welcome to all. Today we are here to learn about the fascinating topic called the wearable sensors. Uh, I think you all have heard about the wearable sensors, and you will be using some of the wearable sensors like the fitness trackers, smartwatches, etc. So no one is knowing it. No one here would be not knowing about it, as everyone is up to date about the new technologies and all. Okay, let's learn about the wearable sensors. And as we can see in the contents, the slide is separated to certain parts to understand more about the topic more easily. We will learn about what are the different wearable sensors, type of wearable sensors, advantages, disadvantages, its and conclusion, reference. And let's start by introducing the wearable sensors. Okay, wearable sensors have diagnostic as well as monitoring application. It helps to look after health and also helps in virtual fields and gadgets. Their current capabilities include physiological and biological sensing as well as motion sensing. Mm, it senses the biological and biological changes and physical changes and our body motion. It helps to monitor our health and all. It keeps a data of our health. Um, the usage of these wearable sensors are increasing day by day. It is used in health sectors, fashion, entertainment, etc. The first wearable device was invented by Edward Thorpe and Claude Shannon in 1960s. Now, the usage and applications of wearable sensors are increasing rapidly day to day. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. What are wearable sensors? Uh, Wearable objects are gadgets which help to monitor our health. It helps to know more about our health, including pressure, calorie burn, health status, etc. Provide clinically relevant data for care, evaluates blood pressure. Medical data of patients can be collected. It shows the day-to-day performance of patient, that is medical data. Uh, it can be used very easily and used in measuring metabolic levels without the need of or the patient's intervention. It can be used very easily and it can be preset as our wish, so that we don't need to disturb the patients, and thus helps by measuring health status without intervening the person. Used in workplaces for simple uses over smartphones. It is nowadays used to over smartphone as they are small in size and they notifies us about almost everything and remains us everything occasionally, and we will be up to the mark. Then we will see about the types of wearable sensors. The first one is the smartwatches. It is the most commonly used wearable object. It can be easily connected to a smartphone. It eliminates the need to hold a phone. As we said, the size is very small, usually work like a small smartphone, and has uh, a good memory, so that no need of using phone, just need to connect to smartphone, and thus we can see all the information that we need on the small screen of the smartwatches itself. The next form of wearable sensor is the smart jewelry. It is the most prominent form of the smart jewelry is the smart ring. uh, it is used as a fashionable object as well as also used for the healthcare. Uh, it helps and it provides us with the features of healthcare. Next one is the fitness trackers. Most it is the most common form of sensors. Helps to monitor the health up to date. Measures heart rate, calorie burn, etc. And it is the cheapest form of the wearable sensors. Almost every person now have the fitness trackers, as it is used as a common form of watch, and all. It also provides us with the time, as it has a great display. So nowadays the people are going behind the fitness trackers, so it can be used uh, for both healthcare, and also it can be used as a watch. Then the next one is the smart clothing. It has a deeper insight than the smaller wearables can. Uh, the the provided health status will be more precise than other wearable sensors. It has advanced tracking facilities. Then the next one is the implantables. It contact user's body from the inside. Include sensors containing pills. It is implanted inside the body for healthcare as well as for spy works, as we have seen in many movies. As we have seen in many movies, using these type of sensors for collecting the data by spy works and all. Then the next one is head-mounted displays. It goes on the head and provide display in the user's field. It functions as monitors, provide augmented reality and virtual reality. It's like a virtual treat to the eyes and feels like the display and images are happening around us. Used for and it is mostly used for the entertainment purposes, for watching films, series, etc. And it is also used for gaming, as the image and display is very good. Uh, the next topic is the advantages of the wearable sensors. Makes everyday tasks easier and helps to set a routine. Allows the patient to monitor themselves, so that it means the patient does not need to take help from others for maintaining their own health, and for looking on to their own health care. It helps in lifestyle improvement. It helps to track our location. That is, if something happens to us or get lost in some place, using the location features in the wearable sensors, we can be tracked out easily. So we don't need to be afraid about anything if we are lost. That's a good feature provided by these wearable sensors. It enhances the efficiency at work. It gives more time, as there is no need to use smartphones for simple tasks and stuff. We can look up to the wearables and like the smartwatches, etc. So we will so we can have more time looking onto our work. And then the next topic is the disadvantages. It can be a distraction, even if it helps in many ways. Many people for many people it is a distraction due to the features provided by the sensors. The companies making these type of wearable sensors, like the smartwatches and all, are coming up with new features and all, day by day. And people who are a fan of these are going behind it, looking for more features and all, so that it's a distraction for some people. They are not cheap. There are many privacy concerns. There are many cases of data stealing, security threats, etc. So we cannot hope that it's very safe to use these type of wearable sensors, because there are many cases of data stealing and all. Uh, Due to its smaller size, the storage for charge is less and the battery life is low. That is, it tends to have a short battery life. Some wearables obtain imprecise and inconsistent measurements, which in turn affect the patient's health badly, as we won't be concerned even if the health is not good, and the data or the status given by the sensors are okay. So we won't be concerned as the data provided by these wearables are will be good. So it's a bad thing to the patients. Okay, then we will conclude the topic now. With the help of wearable sensors, the healthcare has been improved. Many doctors and many health specialists are preferring these type of gadgets for day-to-day uh, patient data care and all. No need to go to the hospital and all every time, and it also helps to give a data of weekly data or monthly data if something happens to the patients, and we can look onto the data, and we can look at the patient's health and all. Then the wearable technology is emerging usage as its usage is significant in areas like health, military, and entertainment. Within some years, everyone might be having wearable sensors in different forms, like the smart watches, fitness trackers, and many other forms. As many companies are coming up with new ideas and many features of wearable sensors that no one can avoid it, and it is a good thing in many ways, and using it in a good way, it helps in our life very in a good manner and all. So I have referred this topic from the Google, Wikipedia, wearable study, sensor tech, etc. So if you are very keen to know about these wearable sensors, you can look up to the topic in the um, these sites. So thank you all. I think I have conveyed the message that I was hoping to convey, and I think you all understood what I gave you the lecture about. So thank you all for hearing me out.